Hi everyone, welcome to Positively Kimmie and welcome to What's Up Wednesdays. This is going to be every Wednesday where I give you a life update, a health update, whatever might be going on in my life. And today is going to be a health update. For those of you who don't know, in 2002, I was diagnosed with a precancerous pancreatic tumor. And they said, had I not gotten treatment within 6 months, I would have been making final arrangements. My sons were 6 and 8 at the time. They are now in their 30s. Well, one will be 30. My youngest one will be 30 in September. So I've had problems with my stomach for a very long time. I also had something called gastroparesis, and they had to remove my stomach. And you're like, why is she so big then? I don't freaking know. Okay, it could be all the cookies I eat. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I had gastroparesis. They removed my stomach, and I have a lot of health issues. So anything that happens to me is a little bit more serious. And I'm not saying more serious than what happens to somebody else because it's serious for everybody. But now when I was in the hospital, I was hospitalized in January for a small bowel obstruction. And I was hospitalized twice in February for 2 bouts of acute pancreatitis. When I was there, they found that I had a mass that they knew about since April, but it had gotten bigger. They also know that I have scar tissue and lesions, and at the anastomosis is what it's called, of where they reattached my pancreas to my intestines, is a narrowing. It should be like this. Mine's like this because there's stuff blocking it, and when I eat, it goes from my esophagus to my small intestines. It doesn't go through my stomach, and it goes, whatever is supposed to pass through the pancreas is getting stuck. And that's when I get these bouts of pancreatitis and a small bowel obstructions. And it's very painful. Every single day I am sick to my stomach. Every single day I have immense pain in my stomach. I am nauseous constantly. And I've been dealing with it. Not always well, but I've been dealing with it. I am on pain medication, but I have a slew of health issues, so that's neither here nor there. When I was in last time, they were going to do a surgical endoscopy. They could not do it because they realized that the way I am routed and where they put my pancreas back, because my bowels are actually up under my left breast, not down where they should be. But where they put my pancreas back is too far for them to reach endoscopically, and they were going to put in a stent. If they had done the stent, it would have been in for 3 months. They'd take it out for a period of time. They'd have to open you back up, put it back in if it did not correct the situation. And that was a lot. They decided against that. They had what's called a multidisciplinary hearing with a whole bunch of specialists. And it's called a disciplinary hearing because of all the specialties, not because I'm in any kind of trouble, which is what I thought. Excuse me, this tooth is still a pain in the ass. In the meantime, I went to see the surgeon today, and he's a surgical oncologist. I do not have cancer, which is a blessing, and we stay blessed in this house always. But they just decided to do surgery. And the way they explained it is where the narrowing is, or the blockage, or whatever it is, the mass, whatever, my doctor must have been hungry when he told me this, they're going to fillet my pancreas and open it up like this so everything can travel through. It's a very extensive surgery. It's a very long surgery. It could be anywhere from 2.5 hours if they can get to my pancreas within 20 minutes. And they don't believe that's the case, up to 5.5, if not longer, hours. He said normally the recovery period is you're in the hospital for about a week. That's with people who don't have any other health issues. Because of all my health issues, it will probably be closer to 2 weeks. When I come home, I will have a visiting nurse twice a week. And I am extremely nervous. I shouldn't be. I've been through things like this before. The Whipple surgery that I had to get rid of the pancreatic tumor that I had was an 8-hour surgery. But I think as I've gotten older, I have a grandson in a different place in my life. It's making me more nervous about this particular surgery. I know I'm going to be fine. I know this. I've got this. I've done this. I've got this. I'm going to be awesome. I'm going to feel so much better afterwards. But I think the part that's making me the most nervous is the doctor told me I had to have an epidural, and they'll still give me my medicine for my chronic pain. And I'm not worried about like overdosing or anything like that. I'm in a hospital. It's controlled. I have nothing to do with that. What's making me nervous is he says it's an extremely painful surgery, and if I didn't have the epidural, I would probably be throwing myself against the wall and screaming for when I came out. And that makes me nervous. Like, I can handle pain. I have pain every day of my life. I can handle pain until it gets to the point where I'm getting a bout of pancreatitis and I'm doubled over. I can handle pain. I have CRPS in my arm. Right now I'm having a flare. I can handle pain. He was talking about a different kind of pain. Now, surgical pain does not scare me at all because it's something that goes away, and I know that. But knowing that I could be in this kind of pain for up to 2 weeks is nerve-wracking, to say the least. And I'm just nervous about it, which I think is understandable, and I hope you guys understand that. I appreciate everybody who's reached out, and if you haven't yet and you're going to, thank you so much for all your blessings, your prayers, your thoughts. I'm going to be posting up until the day I go into surgery, probably. I don't know about afterwards. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I know I could pre-film some videos, but I want to chronicle this journey as well. So when I'm able to, from the hospital, like I did with my Temu haul from the hospital when I was in the last time, I'm going to try and chronicle that. But as far as like unboxings and things like that, that's going to be put on hold until the day of my surgery. So with that, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because you guys rock. And I'm so thankful for each and every single one of you. And I am going nowhere. I've got this in the bag. I just need your thoughts and your prayers, and I appreciate it so, so much. Thank you. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.